Oh yeah, hit that bait.
Ooh. Why are you so quiet? You muted? You're still muted? You're muted? You're muted? You're... Can't hear you. What the fuck is going on here?
I'm still in this countdown. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah. Now we're good.
Dude, I was like, I heard you talking and all I saw was the numbers on my screen.
Yeah, no, we've been off the countdown for like 30 seconds now.
Oh shit! Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was up. Because like I hit something on my screen and it just started showing numbers, and I heard you like you're good, and I was like, I'm just looking at numbers, bro.
It was quiet at first, and then I saw you like mute your mic, and then you were trying to say something. And I was like, huh?
I was like, wait, I just need to unmute it, and I can. I didn't realize I could talk over the numbers.
Yes.
So yeah, I figured that out. I'm gonna start. Hell yeah. We got fucking Martinsville to talk about though. How you doing tonight, brother?
Man, doing all right. Pretty tired, but still here. But you?
Yeah, Sam. I was catching a nap before you. Before that's why we started a little late because I woke up. I woke up from the nap at like 6:55, and I was like, "Yeah, can we push this back like 15 minutes so I can sleep like another 10?" Like,
No, I took a nap before. I woke up at 7, and I got to eat dinner and all that. So I was like, all right, we good.
I woke up and watched some Cup highlights real quick though because I wasn't able to watch. Yeah, I was about to say I wasn't able to watch the race on Sunday, but I told my friends that earlier this week because like Auburn was playing in the Elite Eight, and I was downtown watching. I was like, I'm probably not gonna be able to see the Cup race, and I was like,
Yeah, Elite Eight.
Well, we're going to Final Four now, so.
I'm talking about Tennessee.
Oh yeah, that went well.
Per usual.
Yeah. I was rooting for you guys, but I guess you should have kept Bruce.
Ooh, fuck me, man. It was bad. It was bad. I was more than content to turn that game off to watch the race. Then I kind of got upset with the race. Well, I'll get into that later.
Dude, like, yeah, I told my friends that like earlier this week though. I was like, I can't remember who I was talking to, but I was like, I'm glad the race I have no intention to watch is probably going to be the worst race of the season. So it's not.
It wasn't that bad. It was boring.
Say, I know the race wasn't
worse.
Yeah, we'll see. But I know the race wasn't good when the only people online saying it was good were Denny fans. And then all the Denny fans were like, huh, the only people who think it's bad are Hendrick fans. It's like, no, it probably just wasn't that good a race. Like,
I mean, Chase did Chase stuff.
Like literally the only people I saw saying it was good race were Denny fans. Like everybody who's like, that race was actually awesome. I click on their profile and they'd have 11 in their profile. I'd be like, yeah, I bet you did think it was a pretty good race.
It was a terrible fucking weekend for NASCAR, though. I'll say that. Terrible fucking weekend.
Oh my god.
One of the worst. All 3 races were bad.
That Xfinity shit was fucking.
Trucks too.
I didn't see trucks either. So
the last stage of trucks was pretty fucking horrendous.
Hey, can we say shout out to the boy Hemric?
Yeah. Go him, dog, whatever the fuck his saying is. I do fuck with his backflips though, so I do like seeing that. That was pretty cool. But
that was I've never heard anybody else besides me call him that, but I declared him that on Friday.
That's fine, him dog. There we go. Go fucking him dog. I like that 19 though. I mean, the 19 did sweep both Martinsville last year. So I mean, this is something about that 19 in Martinsville, I guess, because Eckes won both of them last year.
So I wasn't able to see it, but you were saying our boy Caden was leading because I had the tracker on my phone, so I saw he was leading. I didn't see what happened to take him out.
Him and Corey Heim were side by side, and Corey fucking shipped it in there on his ass and just didn't break at all. Well, he did break, but he locked him up and then slid into Caden and spun them both out.
Oh, that's Cooper's boy. I'm sure that's like,
fucked him over. Yeah. Well, Corey still ended up moving through the pack. I don't like Corey. I've said that. Cooper's like, you're gonna hop on the train sooner or later. I'm like, no. I was like, that's me being like a JHN fan. I'm like, I'm a cheer for a dude that's done shit in every Xfinity ride he's got. He's done shit in the Cup rides he's got. I get, given it's a legacy car, and given it's an SHR car, but those SHR cars are not bad.
I think Corey's good. Like I'll give him that. Like I disagree with you that. Like I think he's gonna do a good job when he.
Oh yeah, he's great. But I mean, he hasn't done anything stand out outside of trucks. He's done nothing.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's like yeah, you're a truck guy. It's like saying, yeah, Matt Crafton's a great racer.
I do think like I'm impressed by the fact where it's like it's not like anybody else for that team is really like winning.
No, yeah, that's exactly what me and Derek always talk about too. It's a matter of when they lose Corey Haim, what the fuck is Tricon going to do? Because you have Tony driving P20 every week, and then you got Gio. He's up and coming, which he's like the hottest thing right now in trucks, I guess you could say.
I guess Gray drove for him last year. He did all right.
They have both brothers.
Yeah, but
yeah, they have both
which
brothers.
one? So Taylor's the one in
Taylor's
Xfinity.
in Xfinity. Yeah, Tanner's the one still driving trucks.
I think Taylor's a lot better than Tanner and Taylor.
And then they have the open truck too, the number 1. So they put Sawallich runs that one. Brandon Jones ran that one a couple weeks ago.
That's true. Yeah, and that's the one Butterbean won Wilkesboro in last year. Or no, he didn't win. He finished 3rd, but ran good at Wilkesboro in that last year.
But they have that open truck, which also can help them out. But I mean, after they lose Haim, they're fucked because I mean that's literally all they got.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do like Tricon though. They have really good branding, and I do like their team overall and their team design. I think it's one of the coolest because I really, and plus that Cup car they had for Daytona was just fucking beautiful, man. So I really like their design and their branding.
I always liked David Gilliland because when I was a kid and first got into NASCAR, he was driving the M&M's car. It's when he drove for Yates, and that was like when I was first getting into it. So I always was like, I became a David Gilliland supporter because of that. So like by default, I always kind of pulled for him.
Speaking of support, I had to rep out the Brad Darlington win shirt. This thing's a fucking gold mine for me. I never wear this thing, so I actually whipped it out, which is a shocker.
He's gonna need to get himself another one of those because it has not been a great year. So
it's not been a good year for RFK. I mean, that's the dead honest truth right there. I mean,
dude, Priest is fucking running better than both of them. Like that's
exactly, which is it makes me happy. I'm fine with it because I still like RFK's like my team next to Josh. I mean, I shifted from SHR to RFK because I followed Priest over there, and I already liked Brad to begin with, and I was like, whatever. I guess this is gonna be my new team. So I stuck with Ford still. So and plus, like I said, I like Brad. So I was like, this is pretty easy for me to just say I like Josh still and the Wood Brothers, and then I go to RFK and I have my Ford team.
Did you ever get the Kroger stuff we were talking about at Atlanta?
My girlfriend bought me that hat for my birthday.
He's all Krogered out.
Yeah, I got the hat. So dude, I've only worn it once.
That shirt I texted you the one time with like the shopping cart on it and stuff. That shit was sweet. Like,
no, yeah, but trucks. Fuck. What else happened? There was a wreck up front. I forgot what it was. Oh, Majeski absolutely sent it in on someone and spun out like 3 people as well.
That's a common theme this weekend of everybody just driving like an idiot besides the Cup race.
And then gave Ankrum pretty much the lead. So it was Ankrum and Hemric. And Ankrum fucking ran away on that last restart. And I mean, there was like, 8 to go. Because they actually red flagged it. Because that one of those wrecks was pretty bad. So they had to red flag it for a minute. But Anchor pretty much ran away with it, and with like 4 to go, Hemric just made up so much fucking speed. So much speed. And then passed Ankrum clean. I mean, there was no beating and banging off them. I mean, he just gave him the bump and run, clean. Ran away with it the last 3 laps and pulled out like a 2-second gap by the end of the race.
Hemric's always been really good at Martinsville, too. That's always been one of his, because I remember he almost won the one, and the year he won the championship, he almost won the race, and there was a caution that came out, and it was overtime, and he kind of got out of the way because he just wanted to make sure he was going to get in the championship and not get run over, so he didn't really fight for the lead and kind of let Noah have it in that one just to prevent him from getting punted and getting knocked out of the championship. So he kind of laid over, which was a smart move because it got him in, and then he went on to win the championship. So, but I remember being like, we were at that race, and I thought I was about to see him get his first win, and that caution came out, and it was devastating. But I'm happy to see him back in victory lane, man. Everybody says he can't win races and stuff. I mean, he won the championship, so like whether it's trucks or whatever, like I understand.
Blind squirrel finds a nut.
Yeah, or he's just a pretty good driver.
I'm just playing.
No, I think Like, I think I mean, did he kill it in the Cup Series? Like, obviously not. He was driving for Colleague, but I mean, it's like, even though he didn't, like, his whole career, even though he
He still had a
doesn't
couple
have,
races where he ran super well though, even in
yeah,
the 31. He still had a
and
couple races where he qualified up front, ran up front. I mean,
his
he
whole
led at
career,
super speedways.
yeah, it's his whole career, even though he doesn't have the trophies to show for it, like, he's always run well. Like, he's always been a very consistent driver who doesn't tear up equipment and, runs up. Like, that Xfinity year when everybody was like, he got his first win in the championship, and everybody's like, oh, he was like, and on regular points, he was third in points that year. Like,
Mm.
he was not having a bad year by any means. He just hadn't won a race yet, and obviously it paid dividends when it mattered. But
No shit.
I mean, but yeah, I mean, like this. I'm happy to see him back in trucks, and I hope he can rack up some trophies this year. Because it's like, as a fan of the guy, I just want him to go wherever he can win races, and yeah, like if that's in trucks, that's awesome, and like it gives me somebody to root for in trucks too. So like, I'm happy to see it,
And
and
I mean that 19's always had a good driver. So I mean the fact that he's in an established team, like a winning team, kind of can
yeah,
help out him because I mean they have the money to support him, and I think he has the sponsors, and they have the sponsors as well to also help him and support him to make money throughout his career still. So even if he does stay in truck, I feel like won't be as lucrative as it is being in the Cup Series. But
yeah, for sure,
if
and
Matt Crafty can make a living, then he can.
yeah, and like he'll be an asset for whatever team he's at. Like, he's a veteran with a lot of experience, and like the teams will trust him to know like he's going to get the most out of their
Hmm.
vehicles and not tear them up. So like,
But Trucks was a little bit of a fuck show, but not as bad as the day after. The day after that was it was fine. It was fine up until I say by stage two. The race was a okay. It was just more beating and banging, Xfinity regular racing, and then second stage started coming around.
it all went
That's when.
downhill when what's his name, fucking Smithley spun, and then Connor just ran into Brandon
Hmm.
Jones.
Hmm.
Which I don't think Connor did anything wrong there. I think Brandon Jones checked up, and Connor didn't realize he was checking up. So I don't think anybody did anything wrong in that one. But it was just kind of like after that, that's like
Connor had a
what
lot of
set
fucking
everything
issues
off.
though. The whole night. I mean, it was pretty much the whole night he was having issues. I mean, it was like what he had 3 cautions alone. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure. So
and
it
it's
was
like,
one where he was leading and then he caught damage from a lap car and that kind of fucked up his front bumper and his hood. That's why it was caved in. And then he had that one with Brandon Jones, which Brandon Jones, I mean, fuck me, he's solid right now.
dude, I
Um,
feel bad for Brandon too, because it's like he obviously had a great car in that race, and it was just like he lost all the track
it's every
position
race.
after that.
It's
Yeah,
every race.
and
It's been every single race for him. He's had a good car. I mean, he had a good car in Phoenix. He had a good car in Vegas. I mean, it's just a matter of him not having enough speed to win, though, is the thing. And I don't know if you can say it's a driver error or what, but
well, I think he would have had enough speed to win that Martinsville race. It was just the damage he got after
Mhm.
Connor ran into him. His car was never quite as good.
Yep. And then Connor
Like,
had that last caution where it just pretty much blew his shit up, where he was just taking corners and it was shooting sparks like he was welding.
oh, he
Uh,
also had that incident with Corey Day. That was the first time he's run this year,
mhm.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. And, I don't know what happened there. It looked like he got
It's
some it looked like he got some contact going in there, because like a lot of people were pinning it on him, but like it looked like somebody ran into him, I
it's
thought,
nothing
and
new.
kind
It's
of
just been
upset him
Corey
maybe.
Day's like NASCAR experience. I mean, like every time he runs in trucks, he doesn't do anything or just wrecks, and then he runs in Xfinity and wrecks. I mean, it's just like I get the hype behind him, but
I'm about to
I
say
don't
he's
think it's
really
panned out.
young. Like,
He is, but right now I don't think it's time because I mean, if Larson can go out there and I given it is Larson, but him and Larson run the same exact team, the same exact truck at Homestead, and Corey Day's lagging him P20 while Larson's leading the fucking race and moving through the pack. Like I said, I get it is Larson. At the same time, you're in the same exact fucking truck, and if you're gonna live to that hype under your name, I mean, you got to do something. And every time he's in the truck, doesn't do
yeah.
anything. And
I
I get it, but
I mean, he's 18. Like, it's his first time running these. So like, he's gonna figure it out. Like,
yeah. I
I'm
just hate
not
how much
worried
they
about
put on
him.
these young people though, because like I know the young people want to do it, but also at the same time they don't have the experience. Like they don't like. I mean, I get they are skilled in their driving category they're in, whether that be dirt, ARCA, fucking late models, some shit like that. I get it, but I mean, if you're gonna sit there and say I'm good at late models and you go out here and run a truck and then don't do anything for what 5 races and
Well,
don't prove yourself, I mean, I get it, but like at the same time, you think you need more.
And he was good in late models, but he only ran late models for a year, like because he was a dirt guy. So like
Yep.
I think
He still
having
fucks in dirt.
What'd you say?
He still fucks in dirt, man. Like he just won
Yeah,
what was that? What was that one a couple weeks ago during the Vegas race?
yeah, that was high
It,
limits.
he won that.
Yeah, and I was like, I think it was like he went immediately from dirt to the Xfinity series. Like that's like I think having a full
Yep.
year running late models and ARCA and like Cars Tour or something would have helped him because it's like that would have given him like another year of pavement experience under his belt. But I mean, he went right from dirt racing to like Xfinity and trucks and didn't do like a full year in late models or ARCA. So like he's got a lot to learn. So I
Yeah.
don't think and I don't think Hendrick's expecting him to be like ready for Cup next year or anything.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
it's
just
going
tired
to
of
be
all
a
the talk where
multiple
it's all like,
year.
oh, he's gonna take over Bowman's seat. He's gonna take over Bowman's seat. I'm like, no, the fuck, he's not.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe
well,
in
what has
five
he done to
years.
take over one of the biggest seats in NASCAR? Probably.
Maybe in 5 years he will, but
Yeah.
like it's like definitely not ready
Like
for that
take
yet.
the SVG route with him. I feel like just throw him in a
Yeah,
car for a season, let him learn. I mean,
yeah,
do
it's
I
gonna
do I
be.
think they prematurely put SVG in Cup? Yes, but
But SVG's already proven he can win in Cup, so like I
he
get it with
has
that.
he
Like,
has. But I feel like keep him at Xfinity. I mean, he was doing damn fine in Xfinity, but then bring him back for the road courses and a couple races that he wants to run. I don't feel like full time. Obviously, this season. I mean, I know we're only a couple races in, but I mean, fuck, it's been a little rough.
but
I ain't
it's
gonna
like if
lie.
you can get a free ticket to the playoffs, pretty much with him, like that's so much money for that team. So I get it because it's like Garen fucking T, he's gonna win one of these road course races and make the playoffs. So it's like for that
Yep.
team, that's so much where they can put this guy in the car and they know it's almost a shoe in that they're gonna get in the playoffs because he's gonna win one of these road. It's the same reason Collie brought AJ back to Cup. It's like we can put this guy in the car and have like a
Which is
real
well
chance to make
deserved
the
because he's
playoffs.
had did damn good at Homestead and did damn good on Vegas.
Yeah.
The two tracks are similar, kinda ish. But I mean, he was battling P10 the whole entire time, both
He's
races.
always been really good at Homestead. That's like he had. I think he has the best average finish at Homestead of
He does
all
he
active
broke the record.
drivers. Yeah, like he's a hell of a wheel man, especially like that's one of his better tracks. But I get like the SVG thing where it's like you can put him in a cup car and have a good chance to make the playoffs. It's like why not?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like Corey's gonna figure it out. Like I think, but like I think if people were coming in here expecting him to just like win races immediately and like go to Cup immediately, it's like let's pump the brakes. Like I think it's going to be a multiple year process with him, but
Yeah.
I think like it's gonna bear fruit for them. Like I still think he has a lot of talent. It's just like let's be patient and he's gonna there's gonna be bumps in the road, but I think he'll figure it out.
Yep. But
Um, but
a lot,
yeah,
lot of, lot of trouble for the front runners, though. I mean, Saturday is all it was. I mean, because you had Quapple that was running the trouble. It was just all over a fuck show for JRM. That's the way I see it.
and then Justin almost stole that thing at the end.
Mhm. Yep.
Um, but yeah, I guess the big incident was the Sammy Smith. Like that's just fucking
I'm sad
like
though. We broke our fucking streak. We won both last year, and then we come out this year, and we're just like lagging around P3 the whole time. And then during all that bullshit with 50 laps to go, Eric decides to pit and put some fresh tires on, and then you have 9 cautions almost back to back, and then we're just stuck moving up 2 places at once, maybe one place, maybe 2 places, and it's just like we're going nowhere. And we had these brand new fresh tires that we put so much wear on just because we were doing so many yellow flag laps, and it fucked us. And we finished like what after all the wrecks. I know we escaped through with like a top 10, but like, fuck, dude. I mean, it sucked because I wanted to get another win. I mean, but oh
but
well.
that Sammy's move there is like if you're gonna do that dumb shit, you got to win the fucking race at least. Like, but
So with me on that, I agree with everything Sammy said.
what did he say? I didn't see what he said. But
Let me pull it up again.
do you want to play it on here? Or?
No, it was a picture I saw.
Oh,
Um. Ooh. Damn.
that
Oh no, Josh Berry just posted this. It's clean ass Wood Brothers hats. About lockdown, whatever the fuck that is.
Oh
I don't know.
yeah,
They're clean as shit. Let me find the picture real quick because I had it screenshotted. Brief pause.
yeah. While you're finding it though, it's like obviously I'll talk while you're looking for that. But obviously he ran the fuck over Taylor Gray in the last corner. Like no ifs, ands, or but. Obviously, NASCAR laid the hammer down on him too. Like everybody knows what happened there, and it was I don't know. I thought they sent a message with the Austin Dillon stuff last year that like that kind of stuff's just not going to be tolerated anymore. But obviously, it's still going to take a while for people to catch on to that. That you're not going to get away with that shit anymore because they did kind of draw a line in the sand with what Dillon did at Richmond. So
Yeah. He said, I know everyone's going to be mad at me and upset and say I'm a dirty driver, but I don't care because everyone does it. And if I'm just going to accept it and finish it second today, then that wasn't going to sit well with me. And he
I
has
don't
a
think
fucking
that's
point.
true that everybody does it. Because there's moving a guy and out of the way, and then there's just like sending it in the corner and just wiping somebody out, which obviously like it's the same
But we've
thing
seen it
Austin Dillon.
multiple times.
Yeah, but
We've
like
seen
when
it
Austin,
multiple times. But it's like
but
it's whenever it's not someone who's consistently running up front, it's a big deal. But whenever it is someone, it's more of, oh fuck, this happened. Oh shit, we're gonna find them. Cool. And then you never hear about it again. But I mean, here we are, like what 3-4 days later, still talking about this, and it's still like a whole thing where everyone's talking about it now and like, oh, this guy did this. I'm like, dude, do you not realize how many times this fucking happens? Someone gets dive bomb into the last corner for the race win. This happens all the fucking time. Look at what Eric did. It was spoke
yeah,
about for like 2 days. I
but
mean, he
I don't think what
used the
Eric
fuck out of
did,
Byron.
but I don't think what Eric did was as egregious as this one. Like this was
No, I
definitely
mean,
a
I get it, definitely with Taylor looking for his first win, but at the same time, it's a matter of this is not like new territory to us. I mean, you're
but
acting
there's
like people are acting like this is such a big thing. I'm like, I get it at the same time, but everyone fucking does it.
But I think I get, move somebody out of the way for the win, pinch somebody into the wall for the win, like air, like, you know, I think there's a difference between, and then there's just completely sending it and wiping somebody out. To
Mhm.
like, I think, like I said, but I feel like the way they came down on Dillon after Richmond last year, like they drew a line in the sand. Like this was a step too far.
Well,
So like,
Dylan, yeah, I mean, definitely, it's hard to compare Dylan to this because AAD wrecked 2 people
well, yeah,
to win
this
that
was the
race.
only. Well,
So,
I guess you can argue that Sammy wrecked a lot more people too, because that pretty
well,
much
they
took
wrecked
out half the
themselves.
field.
They wrecked themselves. I
Yeah,
get they ran out of room, but most of them did wreck themselves because they just stayed there and just fucking they didn't move, and it's just a matter of a pile up. And like Allgaier said, he's like, I had nowhere to go, which in his case he did because he was at what, the top, I think. So when he was up top and all that shit happened and Sammy spun up, I mean, it just kind of fucked everyone in the back. But it gave a lot
I
of
mean,
people a top 10 who didn't expect to get a top 10. Then you got fucking bonehead winning the race. I mean, fuck me, man,
I,
I hated that.
I haven't listened to Dale's podcast yet though, but I saw like Dale himself, like the car owner, was pretty pissed about this too.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, it's hard not to be because I mean, it's ruining the Martinsville. I mean, we already know how bad the racing is already, and then something like this happens. What, 2 days in a row with Friday and Saturday, where it's just a bunch of bullshit happening. I mean, who wants to watch that?
it
I
just
mean, I
makes a
think they broke the
mockery of
record.
it.
I think they broke the record for the most cautions during both races.
Yeah, it was a clown show, and I think that's what Dale was pissed about is
Hmm.
it made a mockery of the series and the racetrack and everything. It's like, and they're having like a big meeting with all the Xfinity drivers this weekend before
Yep,
the
I saw that.
race. So yeah, that's like, and I'm sure they're gonna fucking lay the hammer down and be like, we're not doing this shit anymore. Like, because it's
And I
something
feel like
like,
Darlington's going to be. We always get good racing out of Darlington, but I mean, with the track being this hard, and everyone knows. I mean, how hard this track is to race, and I mean, especially with Xfinity and not as experienced drivers running it. We're not going to see as much, but we're still definitely going to see some shit and people getting used up throughout the track. And I mean, I feel like it's not going to help out of the case of someone bitching a Mona because they got used up, and then it's going to be a whole dilemma again. I feel like.
definitely more prevalent at short tracks, like, and obviously Martinsville. But like, there's, like I said, there's a difference between, moving somebody for a win and moving somebody for a spot, and
Mm.
pinching somebody into the wall, and then but like when you just completely drive into the corner and just wipe somebody out, like
See, I can agree
I
with
think
that.
Yeah, and
I
that's
can
like,
definitely agree with that.
yeah, and it's just like if you're Sammy in that spot, it's like, dude, you're about to finish second. Like, you can't just like take your second place for the day, good points
See,
day. You're about to finish second, and like instead of just like screwing yourself and just making why do you feel the need to do that? Like you're in a fast car, you're gonna have more chances to win this year. It's not like the Austin Dillon one last year, for example. It's like that was complete desperation because he wanted to make the playoffs, and that was the only way he was going to make the playoffs was winning that race at Richmond. He wasn't going to have enough. If you're Sammy, you're in a fast car. Like you're gonna make the playoffs on points. Well, maybe not now because he lost 50 here. Well, I don't know what the points are looking like at this moment, but it's like you finish second there. Like you have a good points day, and it's like instead like you do this and just put a complete target on your back and make an ass of yourself, and you're like he didn't. There's just no reason for it. It's like you're not Jeremy Clements in this situation where it's like,
mm,
yeah, if you're, which I mean, I say Jeremy, and he's like a veteran driver. I don't think he would do something like this, but like you're not, you're in a JRM car. Like you're gonna have more chances to win races this year. It's not like this was
yep.
your one chance to win a race.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can excuse it a little bit more if you're like, this is my one chance to win a race. But like, dude, you're gonna have more chances to win this
And
year.
this
You're in
early
a,
into the season.
yeah, it's like you're in a
Yeah.
fast car. It's the sixth race of the season. Like there was no need for him to make that move and be that desperate at that moment.
Something makes me happy about never seeing the 54 win. It just sparks a little like childhood joy in me. I'm just like, I fucking hate the 54. So like,
Yeah, I don't
I
hate
don't
it.
hate Taylor. I don't hate Taylor. I don't. Don't like the 54. But it's
Yeah,
just a matter of.
yeah, I mean, I don't either, and I like the 8 car and juniors cars and everything. So like, yeah, I would have liked to seen Sammy win, but it's like, dude,
Yeah, same.
it's just like there was no reason to do that. It was just stupid. Like it was unnecessary.
I all I know is I like Sammy, but I fucking hate Pilot because fuck the Haslam's. Hopefully that doesn't do anything to me, but fuck the Haslam's. They have fucked up my whole entire life as a sports fan. So,
They got good pizza.
well, they fucked the Browns. They fucked the Vols. I mean, like, what else have they fucked? And then you got a gas station. Cool. But
Hey, they fucked up the field on Saturday.
I'm glad Jimmy finally got his fucking head out of his ass and owned up to the fact of signing Deshaun was a mistake. So I'm glad
Oh
he
my god, that
finally
was funny.
he finally said it, and I was like, oh my fucking god, we did it. We have
Dude's
fucking
still
done
on
it,
the
and he
team, and he's like,
knows.
"Yep, we fucked up." Like,
It's fucking stupid, man. I'm so glad he finally, because I've been waiting for so long just for him to say I fucked up. I fucked up. And yes, because you have fucked up so many fucking times. You and Andrew Barry have fucked up so many times and never owned up to it. And now you are finally owning up to one. One of your fucking 18. Like getting rid of Joe Flacco, but that's a fucking another sports podcast. But
is he gonna own up to his boy wrecking the field? Is he gonna own up to that one
no,
next?
I fucking doubt he's gonna pay him more. I mean,
How
shit.
what
It's like the worse you do, the more you get paid, and you know.
I don't know what the family ties there are. Like I
I don't
know,
know. I think it's probably like Austin Hill and Bennett.
yeah,
It's
I
just
know.
probably like one of those sponsors because Sammy's had he's had Pilot since he was at Gibbs too.
Yeah,
And
it's some
he
sort
had
of
it he
family
had an ARCA.
connection. Like his dad is some sort of executive in the company. It's like a family connection there.
Yeah, I was about to say because he's had that sponsor his whole life.
Because
But
he used to drive for Kyle in late models back in the day, too, when he was still a Toyota guy. When Kyle still owned his late model team, he was always racing late models with Kyle because either he would be in the 51 or Kyle would be in the 51 for late model races. But Kyle doesn't own his late model team anymore.
Samantha putting the hammer down on his ass.
I'm sure he'll probably bring it back, like when Brexton's like full into late. I mean, I know. I'm pretty sure Brexton is
He's about to
going
be
to
close to
start
the
running.
age.
You say what?
He's about to be close to the age because I'm pretty sure Brexton's like what 12, 13.
He's Brexton's 9, I think.
Oh
So he's
really?
still got a couple more years.
Well,
Yeah.
Keelan's like 13, so I know Keelan's running the series where it's like only 50 laps. It's like most
Yeah.
tracks he's running. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what him and Dale's nephew is running.
Yeah.
I speaking of that, Dale, I don't know if you've seen it, but Dale's nephew, they have some like merch on the JRM shop, and it's Bass Pro like 47 hats, and they are fucking slick, dude. and I was sitting there. I was like, I can't get a 14-year-old's hat and wear it. Still,
Dude,
I was like, I mean, it's got a 73 on the side right here, and it's 47. It's cream, and it's a Bass Pro hat, and I was like, fuck, that's nice.
I was with my mom on Sunday, and she's like, "You gonna buy some Brexton gear?" And I was like, I can't wear a 9-year-old's merchandise."
Yeah, like I sent in the group chat, and I was like, man, if he wasn't like fucking 13, 14, I'd wear this. I was like, that's like seeing Dalton wear Brexton merch. Like you'd get clowned.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if you go to a race and you wear it, it's fine to do it because I mean, like you're supporting a driver, but at the same time, if I'm just gonna be out and about like around my house and you see me wearing a fucking 13-year-old's hat, and I'm like, yeah, like something about that.
Dude, I even feel that way with like some college players now because like
Yeah.
I bought an Auburn football jersey this year for one of their guys, and like he was a freshman, 18 years old, Cam Coleman. I was like, am I fucking
Yep.
weird for wearing an
Cooper's the same
18-year-old
way.
jersey?
Cooper's
Like,
the same way. He was like, I won't buy any college players' jerseys anymore because I was like, at the same time, and he had a good point. He's like, it's weird wearing a man's name on your back that's younger than you, and I was like, yeah, okay.
no, I definitely feel that. I mean, I have a Chad Baker Mazzara. He's a basketball player for Auburn. I have like a T-shirt jersey with him, but he's 25, so like I feel like he's the same age as me, so I don't feel like that was as weird. But
Yeah.
but yeah, I was like, I remember thinking that when I bought the Cam Coleman jersey, I'm like, is this fucking weird? I'm buying like a dude fresh out of high school's jersey, and I was like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
He's a baller. I don't care.
Fuck did Cooper send me?
Probably something really fucking weird.
Oh my god. Yeah. Anyways, fucking.
Was it the fucking schlong hanging out? Because he sent me that one.
It was Aaron Blaney.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Did Willie B fumble?
Definitely. Definitely, he did. But, I mean, he's trying to get Sabrina right now, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
I was about to say, is he gonna pull through?
If he lands that, then ultimate fucking respect, and I'll go be a Bayern fan. Not really, but still. If he lands Sabrina, that'd be something, all right.
If he lands Sabrina, I'll switch to a Bayern fan.
Oh God, I don't know if I can do that.
If he lands Sabrina, like
yeah,
he'll jump because I already like the guy. If he gets Sabrina, he'll be top of my list.
It's about me liking Hendrick is just hard. The only time I actually rep Hendrick is whenever it's probably gonna be Larson, but I don't really rep that like at a race. So you'll never see me wearing it at a race. I'll wear it every now and then because especially with the double being officially announced, even though it already was, but we saw the car finally, and that thing's a fucking beaut. People are like, I hate the black on it. I'm like, dude, it looks better than last year. I fucking love it.
Which one are you talking about?
His new scheme. Did you see the schemes?
Oh, the Indy one.
Both of them. Well, they have black on the car now. They have black on the car now, and people are like, I hate the black on the car.
It's not the same as last year. Oh, I need to look it up.
It's not, but I have two of the double shirts that I got, like the one we got in Indy, and then I also got I got the hat finally. So and plus I'm an F1 guy, so I like McLaren, and I don't watch IndyCar, but if I did, I'd probably like McLaren. But it's just like one of those things for me. I'm like, I respect that because I like that. And then also Larson wants to get his feet wet in F1 and try and drive a car, and I was like, see, that would be cool as fuck if they could do something like that.
It's sponsored by Amazon too, or
Prime. Yeah, it's Prime and Hendrick car and the McLaren sponsors. So they have like Mission as one of them and a couple others. But
so does it have Prime like on the hood or like where's?
No, it's on the. It's right here. Hold on, I'll pull up my F1 logo. So imagine this is IndyCar. It's like right there.
Oh, okay. Well, now where's the Prime at on the Cup car?
I don't know where it's at in the Cup. I think it's just one of his like little low-key sponsors because I mean Prime only sponsors Chase. They don't sponsor anyone else. So it's like I guess it's an IndyCar sponsor.
Oh, okay.
Because he has the Prime right there, then he has the Hendrick cars on the side right here.
That made me think we're going to talk about throwbacks like after we talk about the races, but like the one thing Hendrick fucked up with that Larson throwback is like they missed a golden opportunity to put like the cartoon Rick Hendrick face with like got cars on the front. Like, dude, that would have been fucking perfect.
Do you like the fucking Old Spice Tony Stewart in his fucking bathrobe?
Yeah. Yeah. The one Briscoe ran.
That was rough. That was an ugly ass fucking car. SHR, they strike and miss on a couple schemes like that, and then the Scrub Daddy Dirt Kevin Harvick one, that thing was fucking ugly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That.
Yeah, the Scrub Daddy on the side had all the dirt like washed up on the Bush
Yeah,
Mountains,
the
and I was
Bristol
like,
one. Yeah.
ooh, it's fucking rough.
Yeah, that wasn't the best one, but yeah, you want to talk about the Cup race?
Yeah, fucking dumbass gets it done Saturday. I don't know how, but I hate it more than anything is
God,
watching Austin Hill win. But
fucking lucky son of a bitch.
yeah, I mean, fuck, man. I mean, he got his clock, so respect. I mean, that's just called being at the right place at the right time, and you can't complain
Dude,
about that.
it was almost Creed.
Yep, I know.
Another
He was
second
close.
place.
If Austin would have been up top, and then it would have been Sheldon to win that, but Sheldon will get it done. It's a matter of time. Yeah, I feel like it's a battle to see if Sheldon's going to win before Ty Gibbs does.
Can
Which I
you
give him credit
imagine
for
if, if
series,
if
but
that was how fucking Creed got his first win?
I'd take it.
Like that shit would have been fucking insane. Dude, what did surprise me after that though is like, did you hear Austin say like him and Sheldon are buddies now?
Yep.
Yeah,
And I was like, go
that's,
figure. I was like, I mean, it was on both you guys. I was like, you can't sit there and hate one another when both you guys caused the shit that happened.
I like
Am
that
I
though.
am I am I thankful for that though? Yes, because Allgaier got put in the Final Four. So I was thankful for all that, and at the same time, I hated Austin Hill at the same time because Cooper's always shit on me for my drivers that I like that aren't his drivers. So he's always hated. He hates me for like an Allgaier. He hates me for like an Eric. He hates me for like an. He doesn't really care for Brad, but I mean, I like all those. But like those guys, he doesn't like. So I was like, okay, fuck you. You don't like Allgaier, then I hate Austin Hill. Easy as that.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
that was where all my hatred came from, and then it was just a matter of all the gaggle of people that live in Georgia. They're all fucking Austin Hill, go Dogs, roo roo. Bullshit like that. So then it makes me hate him even more because then they're like, he's the best racer to touch this planet. I'm like, dude, if it's a plate track, yeah, cool. He is great. That's about it.
I just think he's a fucking baby. Like I
He
don't
is.
like
It's
that
him and Blaney. It's him and Blaney. Those are my top two.
like like that fucking dude. He's just always getting out of the car. At least Blaney keeps it in the car. Like he just cries about it in the car, and when he gets out of the
Just annoying to
Austin
hear.
brings it out of the car, and he'll always be in his interview fucking bitching about somebody else.
It's
But
never his fault. And then when he does own them too, and I'm still like, fuck you, dude. Because like in Phoenix, when he fucked Sheldon's race because he went way too low and clipped the wall, and I was like, I respect he owned up to it, but still, fuck you. I don't give a fuck.
I do like that him and Sheldon are cool now, though. I'm all for a good makeup story.
Yeah, that's true. It's cool that the friends. It kind of sucks because Sheldon could still be in that 2 car if it
Yeah,
would have happened sooner. But instead, it's bounced Sheldon around from team to team, which I mean, get it partially is on him, but I'd rather have him in Haas right now because like
Jesse's good
Haas,
though.
yeah, Haas. I do like Haas, and I mean I know I've said this many times, but like they're just I really like that team up that him and Sam have.
Dude, yeah. Okay, I was gonna bring up the. I'll say like real quick because we're gonna talk like we'll talk about Cup before the throwbacks, but that one of my top ones is the Sam's like from Kurt
Kurt
Busch
Busch.
Daytona 500
I
win
hate the
with.
fucking fake grass on the hood. Oh,
But I see,
it
I
could
love
be it
that
could be
because
so nice.
I love that because that's when Kurt did that burnout in the grass and like the grass like ran up
It
on
is
the
cool.
hood. Like,
It is cool. I like it, but I feel like the fake grass is just like a. Mm. I hope Sam wins and actually ends up doing a burnout and putting some like grass on his hood. That'd be
oh,
like
he has
cool
to,
as fuck.
yeah.
That'd be cool as fuck. But
Have you seen? Because I know you went to the SHR shop a couple times, right?
never been inside.
Oh, okay. Well, they used to have the Kurt Busch Daytona 500 car in the lobby, and they actually still had the grass on there. They would like water the grass and like take care of it to like leave it on the car. Like they never took that grass off of the car, so they had the
Yeah, when
car in the lobby like with that grass on it.
when we went, it was I don't know if you were there. It was when we went to go get that shitty SHR beer.
Oh yeah,
No,
I wasn't
I
there
don't.
though.
Yeah, I don't think because it was during the Charlotte race, but me and Cooper went and we went inside. We saw all the Charlotte, the red, white, and blue 4 car. They had Noah's Winchester scheme, the red, white, and blue one. They had a bunch of the new cars in there. They had the Old Spice and Wonder Red one, and then they didn't have any old cars up front because we had to kind of like peek through the glass.
Yeah.
Uh, but we never actually went inside. It was just a matter. They have a really weird schedule and how far away it is. It's like it was hard for us to just go make a mission out there to go visit.
Yeah, the first time I went, yeah, they had that Kurt Busch Daytona win in the lobby, and like, yeah, they still had the grass like on the hood, like they were like watering it and taking care of it to
I plan on going
preserve
to
it.
Seward, Virginia one day and actually visiting the team shop for Wood Brothers because that would be cool to see because they have a bunch of shit in there.
Yeah, I
A
want to go
bunch
to
of
that
shit.
museum. Like,
And it's only like 3 hours away from here, like where I live, so it's not far. It's just a matter of I have to find a day to drive
that's
seven
not
plus
bad.
hours probably, and go visit. But one day I'll go to a team shop. I really want to. But
So,
uh,
you want to talk about the Cup race? I didn't get to see it, so
yeah,
I'll throw it to
yeah.
you.
I mean, nothing special. I mean, you had Chase up front leading laps. I mean, he looked fucking strong. And of course, we started what like 14th, I think. I mean, we didn't have the best qualifying run. Josh, that is, of course, that's what I'm talking about. Went up front. I mean, after a little bit of pit strategy, after a caution, and led about 40 laps, and got fucked on pit road. We were just driving out, and kind of what we did to Larson last week. Kind of the same thing that Bubba did to us. Bubba clipped the fuck out of us, and after that, we had nothing but issues because we had something wrong with our battery right after that, and then we had to get the battery replaced on pit road, and then that took 2 laps, and then after we got that, we had to go back down pit road because there was more electrical issues. So it fucked up a whole entire race. I mean, we were battling the whole time, and we were working our way through the pack each time, and we were pitting and getting up to like P15, but we were still 5 laps down, but we were still battling with those guys up front, and then caution would come out and send us all the way back to the back again. So it fucked us over. Chase looked strong though. Denny was, of course, the talk of the town. C Bell was up there, and yeah, I mean that's pretty much all it was. I mean there wasn't
Bubba.
really, yeah, there Bubba. It was pretty much Toyota dominated. I mean it was all the people were like, oh, it's Reddick hates this track and Reddick's doing so good because even though I'm like I don't give a fuck, dude. He's battling for P15 right now. And it's just a
Yeah.
matter of they were sitting there, they were playing his radio. I'm like, why the fuck are you listening to the dude in P15? It's like showing 83s on board during a race when he's battling for like P29. And it's just like, oh, we're going to save you from going to commercial here. And they put it on 80s on board, and there's no one around him. He's just racing by himself. It was shit like that. I'm like, why are we watching these people who are back here doing absolutely fucking nothing? Like, show someone who's up front, who's making their way through the pack, not someone who's just sitting stagnant in a fucking position. And then
Yeah.
Reddick absolutely fucked Ty Gibbs. I don't like either of them, but I want to see Ty Gibbs have success in the Cup Series. I do want to see him win. I'm not going to lie. He's got a lot of pressure on him, and I feel like he's not going to fold under pressure. Got a lot of changes. They just hired Cheddar Smith too.
I saw that.
One of SHR's probably one of Kevin's biggest reasons for success, I guess you could say. He was like, if you don't know, he was the right hand man to Rodney. So whatever Rodney told you to do to that car, you fucking did. And that was the guy that Cheddar was. He did everything to that car, and for Josh. But now he's the car chief for Ty Gibbs, which helps out because they have the new crew chief and all that. So we all know they've been having their struggles, but they had the very good running that they knew they needed. They had a fast car. They ran up front most of the race. I mean, top 10. Uh, Kind of fell back a little bit after our botched pit road stop. Battling with Reddick, and then Reddick absolutely just shipped it on Ty and spun him out. I mean, and fucked up Ty's whole entire race, uh, which isn't new for Reddick. I mean, Reddick did at Darlington last year to fucking Busher, just to just to lose the race. I mean, I feel like it's a that's why I don't like Reddick too. I'll tell you that.
Reddick's always been kind of a bonehead who doesn't quite get the.
After well, Darlington sold it for me. Darlington really sold it for me for him whenever he
I
did
don't
that
think he's.
shit.
I don't think he's like a dirty driver, but I definitely think he's a bonehead. Like,
Yeah, oh god, yeah, and that and what he said after Josh Berry won Vegas, I was like, fuck this guy, man, because he's like the fucking 21 won that shit, and I was like, man, fuck you, dude. I was like, I just no, you know, I don't like him, and especially fucking over Ty Gibbs' race when he needed a good outing. I didn't like that one bit because, like I said, I don't like either of them, but I'd rather see Ty Gibbs have success over Tyler Reddick. Um,
it does seem like because you can kind of go back to Bowman Gray too. Like Chase and Denny are probably the class of the field on short tracks
no shit,
because I
no
mean they
shit.
were the best two cars at Bowman Gray, and then this was like the first real short track race of this year.
I feel like Bristol's
Seemed
gonna be good for them too, because I mean, seeing like the way they've done with both these tracks, I feel like Bristol will be the closest comparison. I won't say Darlington, of course, because that's just a different animal. Um, I know a couple short track ringers always do good here, and like I said, I'm not saying this because I'm a fan. I can see Josh doing super well. I mean, we even did whenever we were in the 4 car, and that 4 car fucking sucked ass, and everyone knows that. I mean, we finished P2 here. Brad, I mean, Fords in general always do really good. at Darlington. I feel like, I mean, Brad Busher led a lot of laps, and he was battling up front during the last few stages last year. I mean, but Chase and Denny, they are definitely the class of the field right now on the really short tracks because tight turns, tight corners, short straightaways. I mean, that's pretty much where they're showing off all their speed. And Chase got a little fucked. I mean, he lost a lot of speed somehow. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened. He just fell off. Then he gets
Probably.
speed,
I
and
mean,
then
I
by the time
remember
something happens.
last fall at Martinsville, Chase had the best short run car, and then in the long runs, like, cause remember Blaney passed him like pretty easily when he was leading that race, like, cause Chase. I remember it was like that last fall at Martinsville, where like the first 30 laps of a run, Chase had the best car, and then he would fall off, and Blaney had the best long run car, so he just fucking blew by Chase. Like once that got into kind of a long run to end it.
That was one of the things too. Was Blaney starting dead last, and it was a matter of course, Fox doing a great job just sitting there glazing him the whole time. You know, Blaney's in P20, Blaney's P15, Blaney's in P10, Blaney's now in P5. Like, I get it. And he stayed there. He didn't do anything. He just he stayed up front, kind of just chilled. And I was more than content with that because it gets annoying hearing about him all the time.
Sure, he had to use this shit up to get through the
Oh God,
field.
yeah.
So.
Oh God, yeah, he did. But he had a really fast little hot rod, and good on him for making his way back through the pack, which is nothing new for Blaney. I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due. I mean, he's in a damn fast car and he runs that car well.
So I put as the first thing in the title here. Was that flag the corniest fucking thing you've ever seen? That was so fucking corny.
I don't think so. Honestly, I think it's just the inner Cleveland fan in me because it's always been Cleveland against the world. So it's a whole thing with Cleveland. Denny had that entirely wrong, by the way. What he said on the interview, he said it's Ohio State against the world. That's not. It's Cleveland against the world, and it always has been.
Well, he's
It's
been an
never.
Ohio State fan for 2 months, so he doesn't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like that shit. Like I feel like that was corny because he got it wrong. So like
The fact he's been
it's
an
just.
Ohio State fan for 2
I
months, and
mean,
he's like, "Yeah, Ohio State against the world."
I mean, I know my little Cleveland shit. So like for me, I knew he had it wrong. So I was sitting there. I was like, you know what? I'll give credit where credit's due. But at the same time, if you're gonna say it right. It's Cleveland against the world, and always has been.
It's not hard to detect a poser, and like I said, he's been an Ohio State fan for 2 months. So
yeah, and
like, oh yeah, Ohio State. That's my whole personality now because I've liked them for 2 months.
I do like it. I think it's pretty cool because like Denny's always like. I used to hate Denny. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't want to go to a race and see Denny win, but I don't mind seeing him win at the same time. Like it's just one of those guys that like.
Denny can eat a fucking dick.
You have you have to appreciate like the era that we're going out of and the era we're going into. Like we're realizing a lot of our drivers that we used to like or don't have many years left, and like it's a matter of respecting their racecraft and like what they do on Sundays. Is what it is to me. Like Brad, I'm starting to respect him a little bit more because I know that the clock's running out. And, you know, Kyle, you can say the same thing. And then a lot of these guys that you grew up with, that we all did, that well, I didn't watch, but I want to appreciate what few years they have left, and like not want to be like one of those guys who had a dirty taste in his mouth about them. Not gonna say I'm a Denny fan, but it's like one of those. I know you grew up with it, but for me, I didn't grow up with it.
I just think he's a fucking douchebag, but like.
The same thing about Brad. Everyone thought Brad's a douchebag, and now people like Brad. It's the same thing about Kyle Busch. Everyone hated Kyle Busch, JGR, and now everyone
The
seems to like
difference is Kyle and Brad grew up. Denny still hasn't grown up because he's got his whole fucking. Oh,
I'm not a champion.
I'm so fucking cool. I'm fucking suing NASCAR. Look at me. I'm fucking badass. I'm suing the sport and fucking like his fuck. He complains about like he's so stupid that like he complains about getting booed and is like, oh, all these fucking Chase fans don't like me, and it's like you try to be the villain, like you lean into like being the villain, but then you complain when you get booed.
Yeah,
it's like you got to pick a lane, dude. Do you want to be the villain or not?
That's fair.
And then he's like holding up his fucking corny ass flag, and it's like I don't know why they're booing me. And it's like, dude, it's because you're a fucking corny as shit.
He is.
People don't like you. Like,
Denny's really nice though in person. Like he's not like he's just an asshole like on the track. I feel like, and you know, outside, I think everyone knows that Denny's not that bad of a guy.
I mean, that's all these drivers. I've never seen a driver be like.
Yeah, it's all a persona. That's the thing. So like, I don't try and take it as personally with Denny because I know outside the track he's a damn good guy. So I don't try and take shit like that as personally because like,
I mean,
there's always gonna be the villain in NASCAR.
Same with Joey's a really nice dude outside the car, but then he gets on the track and he's an asshole. He's like, I'm Johnny Logano. I'm such a nice guy.
That's what I'm
And then
saying.
he's like,
It's business. That's literally all it is. Business is business. Like you make your persona, you dictate what fans you have and who's going to be loyal to you. And
I
I
just
feel
think
like
my thing with Denny is that his his whole shtick the last couple years that he's like the anti-authority, action detrimental. I'm gonna call everybody out. Like his whole like shtick that he's leaned into is like why like you wonder why fans are just like bitching that everything sucks on Twitter all the time. Well, it's because of figures like Denny Hamlin who are telling them like, yeah, everything sucks. You should hate this, and then the fans are well, yeah, everything sucks. Denny said it. It's the same reason I hated fucking Door Bumper Clear because all those dudes did was get on that podcast and fucking bitch about how awful NASCAR was, and it was like an hour long bitch fest. And Denny's the same thing. He just fucking whines and bitches and complains about everything, and
that's
then
fair.
his fucking fans just parrot what he says. Is like, yeah, Denny's well, sorry he has personality. It's like I don't think personality is just complaining about everything. Like I
Yeah,
don't think that's a personality. It's like, oh yeah, he's fucking suing NASCAR. He's showing them. It's like I told somebody on Twitter this week. It's like this whole like the lawsuit thing. It's like I don't care who like about the fucking lawsuit. I'm not a legal expert, but I don't think it's just like fucking like I don't care. Like Denny Hamlin wants to make more. Denny Hamlin and Michael Jordan need more money. Like, oh, because they're not making enough money already. Like, okay, Denny, maybe don't take your fucking private jet to every race and buy a fucking $2 million pit board with a fucking projector on it and everything. And then, oh, we need more money. We're not making enough money. Like, why the fuck do I care how much money these fucking people who already have like ungodly amounts of money, and then I'm supposed to care how much fucking money they make? And people are like, yeah, Denny, I hope you win your lawsuit and make more money. Like, okay, like
yeah,
I just don't care how much money these fucking guys make. Like,
that's fair.
it's fucking nauseating. But yeah, it's mainly like I don't know. He's just turned into like the guy who fucking complains about everything, and I guess complaining is cool in 2025.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty much all it is, though. I
I
mean,
say that
it's
as I'm complaining, but like
yeah, yeah.
fuck it. Like
Uh,
like I can admit it, but I mean I'm
I
just
get
giving
where you're coming from.
my
Um,
rundown for why I don't like the guy.
yeah, I just personally, I mean, I like the whole 11 against the world thing. Um, just because it's the inner Cleveland fan in me. Because I've always grown up on Cleveland against the world, and it's always been our little shtick.
It's
It's always
Ohio
been our
State
thing.
against the world, bro.
It's not Ohio State again. Fuck Ohio State. I like everything about Cleveland, but I fucking hate Ohio State. So, no. Uh, but yeah, go Guards. We fucking suck right now, though. Go Cavs. We're beating the Knicks, but
Do
fuck
you
the
want to talk
Browns.
about these throwbacks?
Yeah, man. Do you want to go? I mean, our trucks even have any throwbacks? I don't even think they are.
I think they do, but I'd have to go through and see them. I'm getting a fucking.
I
Dude,
haven't
I can
seen
show
any.
you my number one throwback, best throwback. I got the OG right here.
Oh
The
fuck.
fucking Jeff Gordon's last ride. That's
Oh fuck.
that's what Byron's running this weekend.
Yeah.
That's the top throwback right there,
I
dude. That
feel like
thing's gonna be
mine.
sick.
It has to be. I think this is. I think you could say it could be biased, but if we're going from Cup Series, it has to be the 21. The 21 and the 2, they have my heart. I mean, if you don't like that 2, then there's something fucking wrong with you for one. The 21, I mean, that's just a fucking beaut. I mean, I did not expect that. I watched that live stream when they dropped it. I have the hat in my closet, actually. I have one of 72. I camped out that website for almost 5 hours for me and Cooper on my off day to get that hat.
Which
They
one?
dropped. Hold on.
Here we go. Show and tell time. We'll talk about as I'm waiting for Bailey. That Jeff Gordon. I'm fucking lifelong 24 fan. That
Oh
thing's gonna
shit.
look sick. Oh hell yeah! That came in quick too.
So I camped the website out. They only dropped 72 of these. These are a limited edition. Not even on the
Oh, that's
track,
fucking
only on the
sick,
website.
dude.
And I camped out the website for me and Cooper to get one of these. And it is fucking sick. And this is really fucking cool. Because if you guys don't know, this is a throwback to Ford Motorcraft in IndyCar. Because they ran this scheme back when they won it. I forgot. I think it was like the 60s or 70s. Really fucking sick scheme. No one expected it. They apparently wanted to run this last year with Harrison, but they were having troubles getting it approved from the people who ran the car. Like they had to get approval from the previous owners of the car. They finally got it, and it's fucking beautiful, man. Like I absolutely love this hat. I love this scheme, and I love this on the side mostly.
That's
The
what
best
I
part.
love that, dude. That's sick.
That's the best part. But this has to be my favorite scheme. I love see me whenever I was getting into F1, I really liked Lotus, which was a Formula One team at the time, and their color scheme was that green and it was yellow, like that the one we're running this weekend. And I was like, you know what? How could I not like this? Because Lotus was my favorite team, and I was like, it's the same as like fucking colors. And if I'm not mistaken, Lotus owned that team in IndyCar, because it was like a Lotus Ford thing. Because whenever Lotus was in F1, same thing, it was Lotus Ford. But that's my cup. But my Xfinity has to be Parker Retzlaff in the visual pack one. That yellow with like the rainbows on the side.
I'm about to look up
You
pictures
have
of
to
them
look.
real
I
quick.
gotta put my hat up real quick, but hold on.
I'm just gonna look up all the thread. But yeah, like what that Gordon one's like you say you're like mine's definitely biased too, because I mean I grew up a Gordon fan and that's the 10-year anniversary year of his final season. So like I think it's perfect like to run it this year on the 10-year anniversary. You
I
still
know
have
they've
the
already
same
ran it
sponsor.
once.
What'd you say?
Oh wait, what's this? Wood Brothers posted it. Yeah, you see, it was Lotus. So that's what it is. Wood Brothers posted it. It was Lotus Ford. So that was my point. That's what I was trying to make. But
I'm looking through to see what
I
my
love the car.
favorite. I'm looking through to see what I think my favorite Xfinity, and it's funny because I was just shitting on the driver earlier, but the Sammy Smith throwback to the three doors
Yes.
down junior car, I like that one a lot.
Did you see Parker's?
Yeah, the dude that was nice to
Yeah.
throwback to the Kodak car.
Another one is Jeremy Clements. I'll load it up.
This Brennan
Jeremy.
Poole is the Gordon one too. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
Ooh, this Nesquik one.
That's quick. That one is pretty nice. Jeremy Clements is running a Harry Gant throwback for Harrison's. So the same sponsor that used to be with Josh Berry. Fucking sick. It's a Harry Gant skull throwback one, and I really
Are trucks
really
not
like.
running this weekend? Is that why there's no truck throwbacks? Or?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so because I haven't seen anything about it. So, I guess it is just a Saturday Sunday.
I'm looking up. I'm looking through throwbacks right now to see what other ones I like.
Speaking of that, we do have F1 this weekend. Real quick, while he's looking that up, we're in Japan. Yuki Tsunoda's first race in Red Bull, and Liam Lawson's fucking like 15th race in the fucking V Carb. So good shit. I'm excited for that. It's gonna be another 3 a.m. night for me because that's when the race starts. But yeah, it's gonna be rough. But F1's back, and I'm excited to see what the hell happens. And I don't know who's going to win, which is why I'm really enjoying the season. And why Cooper's actually watching F1 now, my brother, and he hates F1. So I love that. But anyways, just throwbacks.
Another one I really liked was probably my second favorite Cup one behind the Gordon one. It was Noah's to Junior's first Busch start in '96.
Yes.
That was a nice one.
Yes, I do agree. That is very nice. I do like Bowman's, even though Bowman's already ran it once, but I love that black and white.
And they got the Beefaroo too, which I believe was the original sponsor.
Not on
the junior car.
Not on Juniors, no.
Okay, I misspoke then, but either way, I love the paint scheme.
Yeah. What other Cup one do I really like? Fuck, what can I think right now? Going blank. Fuck. Oh, Joey's. Joey's. I'm not saying this because it's Ford, but Joey's is super fucking nice too. So I really like Cindric, Joey's, and Barry's. That's probably my top three. I wish RCR would fucking run a throwback, but whatever.
My top three, I think I'd go Byron, Noah, and Larson would probably be my top three.
That's fair.
They fucked up Chase's bad though. Like the other.
Oh yeah, Chase's that's fucking horrendous.
Yeah, it's not even the right color on the like. They could have simply just changed the number to the right color at least to match the original scheme. But yeah, they swung and missed on chases. But the other three Hendrick ones, the Byrons, Larsons, and Bowmans are great.
Yeah.
But with this, I'm just saying, like I said, that Byron, that running Gordon's final ride again, and like it being that it was funny, dude, because I like people were complaining, like, oh, is it really a throwback? It's like, yeah, it's 10 years old, like that. I think people are just realizing they're getting old.
Yep.
Yeah,
No shit.
it's 10 years old, and like, yeah, I loved that Gordon car from his final ride, and to see it back on the track this weekend, 10-year anniversary of his final year. That's the OG right there. Gotta share that one more time. That's a good one. That's the only time I met Jeff Gordon.
My
Got that
buddy
signed by
casually
him.
has it at his house right now.
You said what?
That's at my buddy's house.
Where the why? What's going on there?
He bought it.
He bought it?
Yes.
Holy shit. That's fucking crazy. That's a throwback right there.
Wow. Sorry to interrupt, but yeah, I just saw that.
No,
And I was
you're
like,
good.
what the fuck?
But yeah, throwbacks. Definitely not as many as there usually are. It's pretty like only like half the field's running
That is
throwbacks
true.
this weekend.
RFK's running none, and then you got fucking RCR's running none.
Spire's running none.
Yeah, Spire's running none, which is fine, but it's gonna be a good weekend. I feel like we're gonna have some good racing finally to make up for this shit that we had to deal with in Martinsville. So I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
Prediction time, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, let me pull up these odds real quick. See what we're working with. Well, you can go first while I'm pulling up the odds.
I'm
If you
pulling mine up
want.
too.
Okay.
So whoever gets to first.
All right. Let's see. I
All
got
right,
the app up.
I will take. Okay, wait. We got Ross running this weekend. Chase Elliott's running 17. Any other surprise names in there? No. So we got Ross and Chase. Ross is plus 350 for win. Oh, Seabell's running too. Sorry, Seabell's running.
Quite the Xfinity field.
Yeah. I'm gonna say fuck it. I like the car. I want to see it win just for old time's sake. Give me Sam Mayer plus 800.
Hey, that would be awesome to see that one win.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the best way for him to quiet the bullshit is to get this week.
No shit.
Would you say the odds were?
Plus 800 on DraftKings.
Sweet. I will go with because he always wins at Darlington. It feels like, and I've always made money on him winning at Darlington. Give me Justin Allgaier.
That's fair. That's more than a safe pick.
I made I was at the Darlington Spring race a couple years ago, and I think it was 22, and he won, and I made like $250, and I was like there by the start finish line, like getting ready for him to do his burnout, and I was fucking hype. He won. That was when he drove the Hellman throwback. But yeah, he's won the Darlington Spring race, I think, like 3 of the last 4 years.
Yeah.
So,
that's a very safe pick. But I mean, with a stacked field like that, it's I don't know. It's a pretty stacked field.
then Cup. Let's see. I'm deciding whether to go the chalk here or not. No, I won't go with the chalk. I was going to take the chalk and go with Larson. I think he's definitely going to be tough to beat. He's so good at Darlington. But I'll go with Chastain plus 2,200 for my pick. He's run really good at Darlington in the past. Obviously, like we all remember the one a couple years ago with him and Larson getting into it. But yeah, I think he's had a slower start to the season than people would have expected. But I'm gonna go with Chastain for my pick plus 2,200.
I think this is a given. Oh shit. We do good here every year. Every year is only 2 years or 1 year. Josh Berry plus 3,500. I mean, like I said, to finish P2 in an SHR car is quite the impressive feat. So I can't imagine what we do in a race winning car. I do want to make a second one though. Ran super fucking good here last year. It says better odds. Give me Busher plus 2,200 as well. I feel like that'd be a good little lay to cook up. And you can also take Reddick if you wanted to. I mean, Reddick's pretty high up there, plus 650. But if you want to go stack up your chances against the odds, I mean, I would go probably Buescher. I would throw in a lot in an RFK. I'm not saying because I'm a fan. I'm just saying last year, I mean, they had quite the showing. I mean, obviously, Brad, Buescher, and Reddick were all up there fighting for the win. And Brad came out to win. That's due to Reddick absolutely fucking binning Buescher. But could be totally different.
For top 10, I'll put the line at, I'll say Gregson. But there is a name I just wanted to throw out real quick for a top 10. You can get Brad, the defending race winner, at plus 105 for a top 10.
I got plus 110.
Yeah. So yeah, you can get plus odds for the defending race winner for a top 10. I think there's some good value there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking at Gregson plus 300 on mine, so I'll say like him and below. I don't know what yours are looking like, but that kind of that general range, like plus
Gregson's
300.
plus 180 for me.
Okay, I'll say, are you on DraftKings or?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pull up. I was on FanDuel. I'll pull up DraftKings for the sake of us both using the same thing.
I'm gonna go Rod Priest plus 200. I think that's a good lay. He's been carrying the load for RFK. It definitely at a track like this, I mean, something that he's good at. I definitely feel like a top 10 is definitely more than feasible, especially with the odds of being plus 200.
All right, I will go with
Austin Hill's running this weekend too. Forgot.
I will go with I will go with Austin Dillon plus 700. He's always been really good at Darlington.
Shoot.
It's been a good track for him in the past. So, and RCR's, well, Austin, Kyle hasn't been running great, but it seems like Austin's been running a little bit better.
He has, definitely.
So I'll go with Austin Dillon plus 700 for my top 10. But like I said, that Brad one, the defending race winner at plus odds, I would be all over that.
Yeah, for sure. That's not a bad pick.
Well, all right, brother. You got anything else before we wrap this thing up?
That's it. Go 21.
Let's go, baby. I don't know how much the racing I'm gonna be watching this weekend because I'm going to San Antonio to hopefully see my Tigers take home a national championship.
This guy.
So we'll be heading out there Friday.
Enjoy it.
Hell yeah. Wish you guys could have joined us, but maybe next year.
That's all I think.
We're gonna get taken down.
Yeah, when it comes to being a Vols fan, you just keep your expectations low. That's what I told my girlfriend. She kind of hates it because I crush her spirit, but I'm also at the same time like, you know, it's just part of it. I was like, I get excited for a minute, and then I start thinking about it actually, and I'm like, yep, well, no.
Dude, it's been largely the same being an Auburn fan, but hopefully the tides can change this year and we can take home a natty this weekend.
That's fair. We'll see, I guess.
Yeah. Yep. We got the Gators on Saturday, so.
Gators.
So, yeah. We'll see how that goes. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure you give a like, subscribe, follow on Twitter and everything, and be back at you next week for episode 166. But until then, enjoy the races this weekend, and we'll holler at you.
Yes, sir. See y'all.